mate. For prosperity, mate. Go on, Dave. I've got you now. I've got you.
Hello, it's been a week since Xfactor was in, and they went and did their final up at the arena, and it was a good last show. So because if we think about all the people who've been here over the years, you know, long before our time, everybody, Hendrix, Barbara Streisand directed her first film here, you know, Nirvana, Beatles, Beach Boys on different shows over the years. It's lovely to sort of finish with Lady Gaga. So I thought that was really sweet. It was nice to see the old studio with a big star, to see her out. And we're clearing the place out now, and we're getting ready for a big party in the studio, which is a kind of celebration of Fountain. Lots of people in the industry are coming. You know, I think it's about 400 or 500 people coming, and they range from 19 to 90. So there'll be some people who worked here way back in the day. So there'll be some good sort of stories then. And we're just clearing the place out, and PRG have donated a load of moving lights, and the riggers in there, they're getting it all ready to make it look gorgeous for a last party. CT are putting screens in, and you know, you've got a bit of catering in there, and lots of people are coming, so it'd be good to see her go. And I'm just kind of walking around the building, kind of you know, seeing what's left, what's not been stolen. We've had quite a few things stolen. It's nice that people care enough to take memorabilia. They took some of the TX signs, the kind of neon looking ones, and every marker disc in the studio, which was a brass plaque with a number on for the kind of grid system for designers to put their set in, every single one of those has gone. So there's a lot of houses with brass plaques on their front gate at the moment.
Had to get your beard in there, didn't I?
Thanks. Do you want me to sky next door as well? I'll take everything up to the...
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, it's we had the party. It was very good. It was. I'm glad that I went. I wasn't going to go, but Sue Green, the ITV lady, talked me into it, and I'm really glad that she did. So many thanks for that, Sue. We had a party, and as you can see, I'm outside. I'm on the roof now. We're clearing out the studio still. I've had a couple of phone calls about possible work, so but no job as of yet. There's rumours that they're going to be making this into a four-waller, or somebody else is going to rent it out for a little while, or whatever. But all sorts of rumours. Don't know what's going to happen to it. But looking over there, the property that's going up and the cranes, she will be knocked down within a few years, or don't know how long, but whenever. But which is quite sad. That way is Harrow on the Hill. So I don't know if you can see it. It's always beautiful to come up here and sort of work out. I used to work out up here with Liam, so we've got most of our weights taken them back downstairs, and I've taken most of them home. So we'll have a look around the empty studio. Hello, we're here in the studio, and here's my mate of 15 years. What's your name, mate?
Tony.
He's the other studio manager. He's just going to go do some stuff, and I'm going to join him in a minute, not skiving, tell you about the studio. All right, I'll see you in a minute, mate.
And you?
I had a couple of emails about people asking me, saying, can you just stop yattering about how sad it is and tell us how the parts of the studio work. So mainly they wanted to know about hanging the lamps up. I'm going to put a light on here. This looks really shit. That's better, I can see everything now. People sent emails, which is really sweet, to stop me, tell me to stop being morbid about the studio, and they wanted to know how certain things work, how the lights get hung up and blah blah, things like that, lots of things. Kind of a bit late for me to go in that now because it's all going into an auction. But this is a basic lighting hoist. Observe the number. It says 178, and this is what we hang our lights on. All the movers, everything go on these. So there's a Giano at the bottom with a hard source at the front, the doors, and a soft source at the back. Above it is a pantograph. This is a kind of sprung pantograph, so you can hang the lamp. You set it with these springs here, the tension. Then when it's up in the air, you can then hang it exactly where you want the lamp. Sorry, exactly where you want it. So that's that. So that you put whatever lamp you want on there, and a panto or a drop arm, and then it plugs into these channels up here, and then that goes back to the desk, and then Mike Gardner or whoever's doing the console will program it into a state or a group of lights. So that's how that works. And what I'm going to do now is take up my last hoist. So these hoists go up and down hydraulically. There's some motors up in the grid, how they work, and we just go across to here, and over on the side of the studio here are 2 hoist panels, and these panels control all these lighting hoists. So there it is. It's just a representation of this side of the studio. So you find your number hoist 178 Bosch there, and then you just take it up like that, and that should be going up if it's not comped out. I can't see that, but yeah, so that's how that works. So that'll take that up. Studio's pretty much empty. Tony's just bringing some gel in from the gel store for the auction. They're going to have an auction, bring everything in January and sell everything. So if anybody wants anything, come down. There's all sorts. The tab track is fabulous. The drapes, I think they're going to LH2, L28, whatever it's called for Xfactor. The stands, lamps, all kinds of things. So if you want to kit out your little studio or your big studio quite cheap, because the stuff's going second hand, come down to the auction. I think Mariana's sending out an email soon, so anybody let me know if you're interested. Hello, I've got a suit on. It's Friday the 16th of December and Fountain's closed. We're just tidying last bits at the studio, and I've got no job yet. But somebody has asked me for lunch in that hotel over there. Wants to see me, maybe about a job. Don't know. So looks a nice place. We shall see.